Hi boys and girls, and welcome back to Minecraft Feed the Beast Unleashed, in rapid succession of course, seeing as though this is probably the most coexisting episode of this series thus far, seeing as though usually I record these days apart, but this is same day. Goodness gracious, that is a new thing for me at least. I don't know about all you other Minecrafters out there who play on a daily basis, but I just can't do that. I have to have days in between, so this is definitely a strange day. Perhaps a paradox will emerge from my indefinite playstyle, which has now become consistent. Although, I'll more than likely go back into solitude after playing Minecraft this consistently. Anyways, everybody, welcome back to Minecraft Feed the Beast Unleashed, where I may or may not have just confused you to a point of where you may want to pause the video and say, hey, that didn't make a whole lot of sense, but I will keep on going nevertheless. However, I hope you are not at that point yet, and hopefully you're hearing what I'm saying right now. Regardless, we are back, and we are ready to get to work on forestry. Now, I played on the world for a little bit longer than last time, just so some of the peat down there could process itself. Or in other words, it could just grow into peat, aside from bog earth. But yeah, that was something I tried to get working out. And I also watched several videos on forestry as a whole, just so we know what we're doing. And when we do it, we don't mess up horribly. I have to pause the episode, go on the internet, and make a fool out of myself by filling up my search history with a bunch of forestry stuff. Because true men don't use manuals. They only refer to pictures because pictures are fun for everyone. That's just a universal theme. Anyways, I had a couple of questions asked to me in between this and last episode, one of which being, can I make the server into a world download? Now, I currently do not possess the knowledge to make that at the moment, but I will do such after this when I look it up and how to do it. I believe one of the people who plays on the server, I think it was Casadou. I never knew how to say that name. It's like Casadouye. Yes, something like that. It's along those lines, but she requested it, and we will be making that a thing rather soon. We just have to set up the Mediafire download link, and I actually have to find out how to make it a server link and all. So that is something, and I am not doing a face cam today, seeing as though render times are a whole lot quicker when I do not use a face cam. So hopefully you will not be missing that all that much, because this video will render a whole lot more quickly. Now, I believe the bog earth is the black stuff, and the peat is the slightly darker brown stuff. If Shvax does not let me down, this texture has not failed me yet, so I assume as though it is what I'm looking for. So from what I understand, when we break this, we get bog earth back and some peat. So let's see what we get. Alright, so we get a piece of dirt and a piece of peat. Okay, hopefully we get more than just one peat per one of these. Okay, we only get one. Oh no. Please, oh no, we're only getting one peat from these. Now, peat engines use a lot of peat. Now, oh whoops, I broke that by accident. Lagged on you! But we are definitely going to have to make a lot more peat for this kind of stuff to actually work out. Oh no. I was thinking that there was some sort of variable ratio where you could get a lot more peat per cycle, but that does not seem to be the case. Let me just break all the peat and then we'll get it back. We may actually have to enchant a shovel with fortune to get really good with this peat stuff. But the peat engines are basically forestry's version of power, whereas we can, of course, use Stirling engines, or we can use combustion engines and all those that work normally with Buildcraft. However, since we are working with forestry in this instance, I would like to attempt to work with their engines first. Now, I do believe bog engine or peat fired engines, there we go, are engines that are from forestry, but if I am mixing that up, well, then I may just be making a fool of myself. But I would like to go make some more peat just so we can fill up that section right there. Now, I believe we have plenty. I know I made quite a lot last time. We may have actually used all of it. It appears as though we have. Now, how do we make, was it bog earth? I believe it's just dirt, gravel, sand, and that stuff. Alright, so it's water, dirt, and sand. We should still have some of that. Water, dirt, sand. We have one bucket of water. What happened to all of it? I knew we had a... Ah, there we are. Fantastic. Now we just have to make ourselves, or at least find ourselves, a water source in which to dip our buckets into. Hopefully we can do that. And while I was playing, waiting for the server to refresh with some of the peat, I actually had a really funny instance in the Twilight Dimension. So I spawned into the Twilight Dimension to go check the quarry since I did a bunch of mining with a hammer, and I found some diamonds, which we are going to go mine this episode. However, I got into the dimension, and a creeper shattered my portal. I spawned in, and he said, guess what, son? Oh, I'm just dropping water at this point. But we never did go up there, did we? We never went up to the cloud dimension. We'll have to do that sometime. But my portal was shattered, and I had to go frantically find a diamond in the twilight. And that took a long time, and I was really angry. But a lot of peat grew in that time, so I guess it's a win in some sense. Anyways, let's go make ourselves plenty more bog earth, and hopefully we will be able to have some fun with all the peat that grows in due time. Hopefully. I know sand is our limiting factor here, as it is always. Let's just see. What? Come on. Oh, it's black. I didn't see that. There we go. Alright, so let's just see how much we can make right here. Good stuff. And we will slang ding our water in there. That's what I like to see. Slang ding. Bow. Slang ding. Oh, a good thing it stacks. You can probably hear my mouse clicking right now. Super mouse clicks. There we go. That's what I like to see. Plenty of bog earth. And we've got some more. Now we may have to expand our peat bog over here. Either that or get ourselves a fortune. Wait a second. Oh, wait, no. I was going to say let us use our hammer over here. But that would ruin the earth around it, and I'd rather not have to deal with that. Oh my, that could be a really easy way to get a lot of peat, but it will break everything near it. But actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure the hammer has a selective range on it. If I hit this, like, let me try it out real quick, because I believe this is how it works. If I was to hit this one little cobblestone right here, it would affect the cobblestone around it, but not necessarily the dirt. And I'm not sure if it reciprocates the same way with dirt. Let's see. Oh, it's only one dirt. Yeah, this could work. So let's see. We've got 20 peat on us right now. Let's see if we get more peat for it. Is that a thing? All right, so 21, not yet. It only does have Fortune 2 on it, I believe, the hammer that is. It has Fortune and Looting 2. So let me see, because this might actually solve our problem if I get more than 1 peat for it. So I've mined 3 peat so far, and I've only got 3 peat. Okay, so that does not prove to be true, unfortunately. Okay. So I don't know if you can get fortune on a shovel at all. If we can, well, I guess that'll really help out for now. Otherwise, we're going to be really slow with regards to producing peat, as at this instance, I believe, or at this moment, I believe this is the only way we can really make peat is via a peat bog. And I'm not sure if there's a more efficient way to do it. Let me just fill in all these blocks here just to save us a little bit of a headache later. Just to make it all easier for us in the future, because that is what all this automation is for. And with forestry, a whole lot of automation emerges, especially with multi-farms, which is something I want to get into sooner than later, which will be in a future time. But my goodness, if you've never seen forestry, multi-farms are fantastic. You put down your farm blocks and farms emerge from them. And that is something I've wanted to see for a long time in Minecraft, and it's never really been introduced because, you know, machinery and such has never been a thing Minecraft has ever done. But with mods and all this such, it is wonderful. And we will eat all of our malaberries. Look at this peat bog. It's such a nice little ingrown area, just dug into a cave. That's what I like to see. Now, I'll look into more efficient ways of producing peat while we munch on some wild malaberries. I will look into better ways to produce peat, because at the moment we only have 24 peats, something like that, where your pair of peats. Now, in order to get our machines working, we actually have to make machines to be powered by peat engines, which I assume are rather easy to make. I really don't know. I've never looked them up before. Let's take a look. I believe they are peat-fired engines. Well, let's just see. I know they're a sort of engine. Let's see. Engine? Where are they? There's a redstone bio. It's not biogas. Peat-fired. There we go. Okay, never mind. Let's try that one more time. Peat-fired engine. Copper, and a piston. Copper gears are rather easy to make. Okay, so we really are lacking copper, to be quite honest with you. I was really surprised when I saw that, because copper is pretty common. And the fact that we are lacking it is interesting, to say the least. I mean, it's the most common ore. We can even see some right over there. That is copper right there. We should probably go grab that, but I'll do that later. Now, we need ourselves redstone, iron to make more pistons, and then this time around I will make an absolute mammoth amount of, what is it called? And we need some bronze as well for some later stuff. Let's just grab the iron we can right now just to make... We only need about 3 of these, I believe, to make an engine bay. Or that's not an actual block, but it's an engine bay to build our machines and have our engines stored in. Now, we do need plenty of wood. I assume we can use this eucalyptus wood. It's just that little placeholder wood that really serves no particular purpose other than to be spent on machinery and such. Now, every time I attempt to make one of these engines, I always get it wrong, or a piston at least. This is just true for Minecraft in general. We need to make these into blocks first. Let's just do that. Make it nice and simple on ourselves. And let's see. I believe it's iron on top, but I may be wrong. Oh, it was iron on top. Look at that. I am actually getting better at this. Okay, so we have 7 pistons. Now we're going to need, I believe it was 2 gears, so we're going to need quite a few of these. Let me take a good look right here. Peat fired. Okay, so we're going to need 6 copper gears, which requires some copper and some stone. So we need plenty of sticks and stuff. Now you think we'll be able to make some of these, and maybe they'll actually work out all right. Hopefully. You might think, but you never know. We're gonna need plenty more sticks. Now I believe that extra types of wood, they make the same type of sticks that can be used. Hopefully these work, and okay, that doesn't work. Okay, so eucalyptus sticks aren't the same as real sticks. What have we learned today, children? Well, these sticks are fake sticks. They don't actually belong with the other sticks. They are very alone. They are contemplating suicide, I'm very sure. Let's just take a quick look. We need 2 more of these. Let's just take a look right there. Well, alright, so we've got these and we're going to need to make some stone gears out of these, so nice mishmash, very easy process. Now we're going to need to surround it by copper, and we're going to need a bit more copper, which I believe we possess upstairs. Oh, I need my jetpack. Put it on, lad, come on. Alright, now I believe all of our copper is in here. Yep, plenty-o copper, a stack, plenty-o copper nevertheless. Alright, so let's just split this up and put our gears in there. Alright, copper gears. So we've got 6 copper gears now. Now, all we need now are... What else do we need? Okay, so we need the glass, but other than that, I think that has us suited. Now, I don't know if I ever have glass on hand. I believe I had a bunch when I was building the house, but I may very well have used all of it. Let's just go take a quick peek. We actually have just enough. Wow, fancy that. That is some good stuff. Alright, so let's put these here. Where are our pistons? There they are. And split these, and we should have some peat-fired engines. Look at that. Alright, so we've got 3 peat-fired engines, and those will do us well. Now, these peat-fired engines require conduits or piping to transfer the power, and we're going to need some redstone pipe things, redstone pipes. I think they're called conductive pipes. I really don't remember. It's been a while since I've worked with this stuff. So yeah, wooden conductive pipe, and we'll use gold because it outputs and it saves the most power. So we just need to combine redstone with these types of piping. All right, great. So we already have the redstone. Now we're just going to need wood for the piping. I'm actually going to need more glass for this, actually. Hopefully we have some more sand or glass. All right, fantastic. Wonderful. Everything is working. This is absolutely phenomenal. If you don't already know, I love it when in Minecraft I have perfect amounts, or I already have materials on hand that prevent me from having to go and search elsewhere for said materials. Yes. Now, we need Goldilocks, and I believe we have some Goldilocks in here. Wow, 3 stacks worth of Goldilocks. Now that's some good stuff. That's what I like to see from my Goldilocks. Alright, so there should be, let's just create several of these. Several. How many is a several? What is the cap, or the lowest amount, or the absolute threshold for... I don't know, because a couple is 2, then you can have several, which I guess is anywhere from 4 to 6, and after that, you just ask for a bunch. But how many is a bunch? What's the cutoff for a... Okay, goodness gracious. I don't know. I feel like this is a question that needs to be asked, and it's not being asked, and that's a problem. Someone needs to do it. Someone has to be that guy. It's the duty of the 10th man. All right, here we go, and let's just turn all these into nice things. So this is much more than we actually need. But hey, it'll all come in handy in good time. Now, we have our engines, and we have the means to transport the power produced by them. Now, we don't have a location where we're going to do these quite yet. This is more or less our smeltery stuff over here. I guess we could run a little operation over here, but I really don't want to clog up the windows because I really love this view. It's an absolutely wonderful view. So I suppose we could just take out this section right here, put in some engines under the floor or something like that, or just have a special little room that we can go down into, and we can finally deal with this piece of stone right here. But we're going to need to make several machines in order to make all this work out. Now, if I remember all of them, I'm going to attempt to name them right here as I rub my face trying to recall. I know we need a carpenter, a centrifuge, and a squeezer, I believe, because I do, when we get into bees, want to use their honey as a means of power, which we can use in a biogas engine, which is the next type of engine, which kind of follows the peat engine in a way, if you're looking at making an eco-friendly type of engine that works on what you produce. Because peat, you know, works off peat, or peat engines work off peat, and then the biogas can work off of milk, water, biogas, seed oil, and all of that wonderful stuff, including honey, which we will be making relatively soon. But in order to make the honey in the impregnated casing required to craft an alveary, or an apiary rather, we need a carpenter. So, let's start off. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. That's like the ultimate clubbing block. I want to learn how to make one of those. It looks like it's debris. I wonder if we can make debris. Can we make debris? No, it just happens. Well, hopefully we can cause some sort of nuclear disaster just so we can do that. All right, carpenter. Bronze, sturdy casing, and glass. I feel like we're going to need a lot of glass. We need plenty of bronze. Now, I know we need a lot of tin for bronze, and we don't have a whole lot of... Oh, we have plenty of tin. Wonderful. Now, our copper is lacking right now, so I may need to do a last-minute mine. But I believe you just surround the copper with tin, and then you... Okay, maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's more copper on tin. Okay, wonderful. So let's just see if we can't make a handful of these without depleting all of our copper. Fantastic. So that should be enough to make ourselves a sturdy casing, which is made like so. That's our sturdy casing. And if I recall correctly, we just need to surround that by glass like so. I had no idea this would be really easy. I assumed this would be more of a drawn out process. All right, a carpenter. Wonderful. That is turning out wonderful so far. I also built this chest over here just to empty some of my stuff out into. I don't know if I've already been over this. I forget sometimes what I speak about, and other times what I ignore. Yes, hopefully that is something I've already spoken about. Either way, that's there now, and we still have a missing texture alongside all this stuff. Yeah, we'll get back to it soon enough, don't you worry. I want to build a pretty cool sword soon enough. Alright, so let's see what else is next. We've got a squeezer as well. Let's take a look. Am I spelling squeeze right? Squeeze has 2 E's? I never use that word, squeeze. Gotta put the squeeze on them. Alright, so we've got some tin. Look at that. I'm really glad we did not have to use the last of our oh, we actually kind of are. I think the last one will, or the last machine we need, will need another sturdy casing, so we may lose the last. That was a tongue twister. Lose the last. There we go. Use the last of our bronze, so we may have to actually make some more, right like so. Okay, there we go. That should do the trick. And a centrifuge, which will help us out with the bees when it comes time. Centrifuge. Okay, so that is... Oh, okay. We don't have that much copper. Hopefully we have some more on the run. I know I have some in this chest right here, but not much, I'm sure. Oh, do we not have any? Okay, looks like we are out of copper. Ooh, this is troublesome. Okay, I'm going to drop off some of this stuff, and I guess we're going to make a very quick mining excursion. Now, I don't know what to do with these little berry things. I don't know if we can plant a bush like that and grow iron or something like that. That may be a completely independent process aside from what we've been working on already. But I'm willing to give it a shot if we can find out what it is. But I know we had some copper down by the peat bog, so let's go take a quick look over there just to see what we can find while we are being tailed by a spider. Here, come on, come on, come on, you can do it. Yeah, there you go. Come on, hurt yourself a little more. Oh boy, you are on your last leg, and this thing has Bane of Anthropods too. You are finished, son. Headphones. Oh, cool. All right, let's grab this out and not ruin all of our stuff in the process. Don't break it. Okay, look at that. We've even got a little bit of iron. This is a nice little treasure trove. I am not saying my words correctly today. Oh, look at this. It's going to keep going. We're going to get down to diamond layer. This is taking a whole lot longer than I remember. I think it's whenever I get down to the last durability of the axe, it actually mines a bit faster. Maybe it's trying to make you lose it, so you actually have to make a new one. Maybe that's a hidden code, a very malicious hidden code at that. Okay, so this is a part of our peat bog right here, which we will choose to ignore by covering it up, much like Russia did Chernobyl, but that is reserved slander for another day. Alright, so we've actually got some more peat here, so I guess we can just try and mine this up. Still one peat. That is rather unfortunate, and we will replant that in due time. I assume we can make a little spot for some peat over there in our garden sort of area. Maybe. That could be something that we do. And what else? Okay, so we do have some copper now. Now we're going to have to allow that to macerate. So I assume in the meantime we could go check out what is going on in the Twilight Forest. Now when I did plenty of mining, I had stacks upon stacks of coal, and I'm going to fly away just in case. You can see the dirt here when I repaired it. And yeah, that was rather rude. Now I put in plenty of coal, so these things should still have plenty. Yeah, I put in stacks for every single one, so the mining will go very well from what I'm hoping. But it's a very large area. It's dug down 2 layers and it's starting on its 3rd right now, so I applaud it thus far. However, I would like to see if I can't find some more copper around here somewhere. I've got a feeling that there'd be some more copper. What is that? Hello? Ouch! Whoa! Whoa, boss! Who do you think you are? What the heck? Okay. It's a wisp. He took a good look at me first. He wanted to let me know that he was in the house. Well, guess what, Sonny? I too own a condo on the 3rd floor, and I am prepared to take my lease out in the form of you. Let's roll. Let's do it. Where'd you go? Oh, there's several. There's several of them. I had no idea, but I do have the power, and I am about to head glitch them harder than this is Call of Duty. Here we go. Are you ready for this, boys? Here we go. Oh, I bet you weren't ready for this one. Come on, somebody peek. Somebody peek. No. We actually could use to grab all that mossy cobblestone for some building stuff back home. Nope, didn't think so. Ouch. Okay. Let's see what you got. I'm going in. Bang. Oh, whoops. I was banging. Oh, look at that. Get slammed. Get slammed. Get slammed. Get slammed. Oh. Bang. Oh, I missed. Bang. Oh, ouch. Ouch, I'm getting shocked. Ah. Should have been wearing my rubber panties. Come here. Come here, boy. Bang. What do we get? Wispy essence. Sounds tasty, and it also sounds like it could help us. I don't know which to assume immediately. I don't even know what they're doing in here. Oh, there's another one. I'm not going to tangle with him. I'm pretty low on health at the moment, so I'm just going to leave him be. Now, what is that? Is that a block of... Oh, this is that super cave over here. That is something. And we should be looking for copper right now, but I am neglecting my needed goals at the moment. I don't believe I've ever ventured off in this direction before. Maybe we can find ourselves a hollow hill, which is a hill that is hollow. And it has a lot of ores in it, because it is just like a really mined out area. And it's usually, what is this, like some moss? Oh, that's cool. It's like fungus. It's like a fallen tree and it has fungus on it. That is some cool stuff. It looks like he's got something on his head. He's got himself a nice little hat. Look at you. You little yellow bighorn. I don't remember. I don't know what they're called. They're called something along those lines, I'm sure. Okay. Found ourselves a cave. Now, we're not looking for these kind of ores right now. We are looking for the s'more ore. In other words, copper. And I think Minecraft just rejected itself. Let's take a quick look. Oh, we've got ourselves some company. Let's light this place up. Let's see what we got. Maybe we can find the sauce boss down here. Does not look like it. Now, copper being the most common ore from whatever mod pack it's a part of, I believe it's Industrial Craft, it is proving to be rather elusive right now, seeing as though that's a key for most Minecraft items. If you're specifically looking for them, they will in fact prove to be rather misplaced. Now, let's just take a quick look around here. Gold? Oh, we're at level 25 right now. The level system is so strange in the Twilight because we just spawn in at such a low level, but usually to get these levels in the overworld, we have to really work hard to get there. So we might actually be able to find some more diamonds. let's take a look. Because look at this down here. That's some good stuff. Let's just extinguish this. Not let that squirrely squirrel get burned, because that would be rather cruel. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. If I touch him, he will die. That's how weak he is. He is very weak-willed. Alright, let's just cover that stuff up. Come on, no more of this. Whoa, what is that? Is that like some sort of stone? Oh, it breaks into sticks. Look at that. Next gen tactics. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't think so. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Guess what? I brought a sword. Alright, now we actually have a wisp swatter. We have ourselves a nice little bow and arrow. Now, we really could use the copper if the game wants to give it to us. Even if I see emeralds or diamonds, I'm going to attempt to neglect them for the time being in favor of finding some nice other ores. Insert copper here. I don't even know what that is. It's not even textured for this mod. Or it's not even textured correctly. What is this? Quantum dust. Anything that has the word quantum in it is more than likely going to allow us to leapfrog into the next dimension, so I will grab it with open arms, provided as though it is not radioactive. Alright, let's take a good look around here. Keep your eyes open for the copper juice. Any copper juice? No, you trying to fool me, Amber? I don't think so. Let's just put that torch in there to get rid of the water source, because that is a handy dandy tip. Next gen. Got some. Oh, it's one of you. It's the Ewoks. Hey, how you doing? Get out of here. He makes the most upset sound that he's been defeated. I apologize, but at the same time, your stupidity has marred my sympathy. Alright. I'm being scamboozled down here. You know what? I think we might as well just go back to the overworld, because I don't know if we're going to find any copper here. It may very well not be here. Well, it has to be, because I saw tin and other ores that are a part of it, but I guess they just don't care. Oh, good thing I have my waypoints down, otherwise I would not have found it. Oh my. This is a wonderful mod pack, but at the same time, it can prove to be quite annoying at times, especially when copper makes sure it's not around. That is something that I will always be disappointed about. Now we are still rather hungry, and it is more than likely a terrible idea for me to attempt to face off with a wisp again after nearly being wrecked by the other three, so let's just give it a shot. But first I should probably locate it in the right vicinity. Let's go take a quick look. Hey boy, you still down there? Oh, where'd he go? Oh, I knew I saw another one down there because I made special mention to avoid him. Huh. Well, I guess he got out. Darn it, Lucy, where has he gone? I guess we'll find that out at another day. Look at this quarry, doing his job. Good work, son. Alright, let's head home. Time to get out of this place because I can no longer sprint, and that's usually a bad thing. Alright, let's just throw in some other coal. Fantastic, just to keep this field until the next millennia. Or so I hope. There we go, fantastic. Plenty of coal for every single machine that wants it. And now we have a little tree cover. We won't be wet anymore. Alright. We're stuck inside a tree. You shouldn't do that. That's very rude. Alright, let's get up here. Grab some food real quick. Seems as though mallet berries aren't really a great source of food as they once were, if they ever were. So we may have to progress onto a new food source, which will be provided by a multi-farm if we get there. Which we will, just not right now. But let's get upstairs and finish off with, what was our last machine? I think it was a centrifuge that we neglected to craft. Let me take a quick look. And I believe that wispy essence that we have right now is a part of Thumbcraft. So squeezer and a carpenter. So yeah, we need a centrifuge. Let's grab the rest of our stuff in here. Okay, and we have some more bronze. Wonderful. Now, let's see. Centrifuge. One more time from the top. Last of the glass? I think so. And we have enough for our sturdy casing. And, oh wait. Oh yeah, we have enough. We only need 6. Good stuff. And let's just spread it out evenly. A centrifuge. So now we just have to find a place to put these down, and they will all work in unison. As I try to hold back a burp, as disgusting as it may sound. It is about lunchtime now, and I enjoyed myself a hearty lunch. and as a result, the burps do follow. Anyways, I think that'll do it for this episode of Minecraft Feed the Beast Unleashed. Thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate the views. After all, we did just hit 1 million views a couple weeks ago, and I'd like to say thank you one more time because that is absolutely incredible. I'm going to take off this so you can see my Bane mask. Look at that. I love the Bane mask. That's wonderful. When I saw it, I was so excited. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.